Thomas was steaming to Maron. Then he saw Diesel again, who was puffing straight to Titmouth. Thomas was worried. Now Diesel would find out about the new photograph. So Thomas turned onto a branch line and raced back to Titmouth. "There's been a mistake, so you'll all have to come back later," he said to all the other engines. But they were all very cross. Soon, they'd all gone, and Diesel trundled straight by. Later, Thomas had gathered the engines again. Then he went back to Maron once again to collect the photographer. Just as the photographer was climbing on board, Thomas saw Diesel once again. Now he'd see the photographer and find out about the new photograph. So Thomas wheezed lots of steam. It billowed from his boiler and filled the whole station. So Diesel didn't see the new photographer, and he trundled straight by. "The steam has made my camera wet," huffed the photographer. "I'm sorry, sir. We'll have to wait for it to dry. Tell the engines to come back later to Titmouth," he explained. So, all the engines came back later instead of doing their jobs. At last, the photographer was ready, but no one noticed that Diesel wasn't there. Thomas was very relieved, but just then, Diesel oiled round the bend. He was so surprised to see all the engines that he screeched to a halt, and rolls of bunting went everywhere. "No one told me there's another photograph," puffed Diesel. "But I asked Thomas to tell everyone," said the photographer. All the engines looked at Thomas. Thomas felt terrible. Sir Topham Hatt was very cross. "Gordon, you're meant to pick up Mr. Giggles, the famous clown. Emily, you're meant to pick up the brass band. And James, you're meant to pick up the bunting and decorations," he roared loudly. "None of you arrived, so Diesel had to do all of your jobs, and now he's late to do his own work." Thomas was very upset. "It's all my fault, sir. I didn't want Diesel knowing about the new photograph," he said. "In the last one, he moved right in front of me on purpose." "I did not. The photographer told me to do that," boomed Diesel. "I did, but perhaps you moved too far," corrected the photographer. Thomas knew then he made a mistake. "I'm sorry, Diesel. I was wrong to think you did it on purpose. And I'm very sorry for causing this confusion and delay, sir." Soon, all the engines were re-lined up. "Sir, if I do Diesel's jobs, can he collect the new billboard?" asked Thomas. "That's a wonderful idea, Thomas," said Sir Topham Hatt, and Diesel agreed.